Aссеnt is a program about us and our lives. Each one of us belongs to a certain ethnic group, nation, and culture. From early childhood, we learn to perceive the world with the help of our native language, customs, and traditions. As we go about our daily lives, run errands, go to work, attend school, we all become one entity. We become a society, the citizens of our country.
Today's program is about Serbians living in Kazakhstan. In the past, Serbians mostly worked in agriculture. Crop farming and horticulture, particularly plum growing and growing vines. Cattle farming, herding and pig breeding also played an important role, as well as fishing and hunting. Trades like pottery, wood carving and stone carving, weaving and embroidering were also well developed. Give special preference to seafood, though they don't forget other types of food. And they're very proud of their diverse Serbian cuisine. We're sure they'll have something to surprise us. Hello, my name is Ljubomir, and today I would like to show you our Serbian customs, culture and traditions. Come with me, or as we say in Serbia, this is Gradimir, my cousin. Today he will tell us about Serbian cuisine. Today we will make with pork, vegetables, tomatoes and olives in tomato sauce. Is ready. I first came to Moscow at the invitation of one of Moscow's top managers. And then I decided I would come to Almaty. I had no desire to stay in Moscow. The first 6 months were really hard for me. The hardship was not about the work. For me, the hardest thing was understanding people, changing my life, understanding the way everything works here, what kind of people live here. So the first 6 months were very, very hard for me. My brother invited me to Kazakhstan, so here I came. I really liked Kazakhstan when I arrived. The people are good here. People from Kyrgyzstan, Ukraine, Russia are all very nice people. But there is a big difference. Here, people are warm. Their hospitality is similar to in Serbia. Here, you never hear no. And I didn't hear this word. I was told, I can't do it. It's the same thing we would say in Serbia. They often cook Serbian traditional food for the staff. It's very interesting to watch them cooking. There are lots of lakes, rivers, streams, channels and ponds in Serbia, full of different kinds of fish. There's carp, sanders, sturgeon, catfish, sterlet, pike, trout, and many others. So no wonder the Serbians like fish dishes, and they cook them very well. But of course, today's cook, chef to be exact, also deserves some credit.
Потом я когда улетел на первый отпуск, я 2 недели думал, дал мне...
After I went to Serbia for my first vacation, I thought for 2 weeks, should I go back to Almaty or not? One night I was with my friends in a restaurant, having dinner, drinking, and I decided to go back. I didn't want to stay in Beograd. Why do I choose Almaty? Because it reminds me of my hometown. Here there's also lots of greenery, a lot of hospitable and kind people, so I've decided to stay here.
Очень много добрых людей, и поэтому я выбрал и остался здесь.
Almaty is very much like my hometown, a very beautiful city, same as my favorite city, Beograd. You can say this is one face, 2 cities but one face. Beautiful parks, beautiful people, also lots of nice old buildings, just like we have in Beograd. Serbia is located in the Balkan Peninsula. The climate of Serbia is continental, and it's not considered to be mild. Most of Serbia covers fertile intermountain plains and the valleys of the Tisa and Danube rivers. The land is used for agriculture and covered with broadleaf forests. The east of Serbia has small hills and ridges, and the southeast has medium-height mountain ranges. Central Serbia has rivers, hills, and great amounts of forests compared to other European countries. The Serbian šuma is the oaks, ash trees, beech, maples, and birches. Lots of wild fruit trees like plum and apple trees. In general, everything Almaty is also famous for, with mountains, rivers, hills, lakes, and magnificent nature. Serbians like music, dancing and singing. The most popular dances are called kolo and tasak. The main moves in the dance are with the legs. The common move in the folk dance is known as kolo, which literally means the wheel or the round dance. This dance is energetic and alluring. The dancers either hold their partner's hands or put their hands on each other's shoulders or waists. The kolo can be closed when the circle is complete, or open when the circle is not complete. The first one in the chain usually holds a neckerchief, and he waves it in circles, and leads the others in a circle. Sometimes there are so many people dancing that they form a spiral.
Заходит жених до дома невесты, и его ждет первое испытание. Что значит первое испытание? Наверху дома берется дерево длиной 4 метра, и наверх кладется яблоко. Если он не снимет эту яблоку каким-то способом, он не зайдет и не возьмет невесту. Все могут зайти.
The groom is coming to the bride's house and waiting for the first test. The house's roof has 3 or 4 meter high pole with an apple on top. If the groom can't get the apple, he can't get the bride. Everyone can get inside the house but him. If he needs it, the groom can ask for help. Once he has the apple, he comes to the door and the bride sale begins. The buyer is the closest unmarried man. Actually, the bride sale is just for fun. You can use different unusual items for money. Candy, coins, toy cars, wooden trinkets. Another thing is if they want to sell or not. They have the same thing here in Almaty.
Продадут они невесту за это или не продадут. Как здесь, в Алмате, есть шутки какие-то-нибудь. Люди могут подарить дерево буквально, могу подарить, но это их лишний ответ. Они согласятся на это или нет. Как покупили невесту, открылись двери, родной брат или двоюродный брат, который покупали эту невесту, берет.
After the bride is sold, the doors open and the bride is brought out holding her hand. Then she's brought to the church, to the altar. All this time the groom and bride don't talk.
The
ceremony starts in front of the altar and lasts between 2 and 4 hours. A real wedding lasts for 4 hours. Finally, the celebration is over. Now they go home and the wife undergoes her test. She takes a screen with corn and throws the corn behind her back to leave all her old problems behind. After that, the screen is thrown onto the roof. If it falls down, she has to break it with her feet to destroy the trouble.
Если упало сито с крыши, она должна его сломать ногами, голыми ногами, чтобы все то же самое осталось. Потом берет ребенка, маленького ребенка, самого младшего ребенка, маленького ребенка в семье. Ребенок, который называется...
After that, the wife takes the youngest child. This child is called, which means the most beloved and healthy child in the family. She takes the child and turns around 3 times, so the family is the sweetest and beloved. Just like this child's family.
Когда в сербской семье рождается ребенок, это очень-очень сильный
When a
праздник.
child is born in the family, it's a very big event. A husband meets his wife at the maternity hospital, with flowers and presents, of course. He takes his child in his hands. The father celebrates this event with his closest friends. He puts on his old clothes, t-shirt and jeans, and everybody who comes must cut off a piece of his clothes for happiness, for the child to be healthy, to be friendly, and so the family will have good luck.
Они рвется на счастье и на здоровье ребенка, и чтобы он рос дружно и хорошей семьи, и чтобы у его, то есть все было, то есть как налажен или хорошо.
The oldest elements of the man's clothes are the tunic-like shirt and pants. The outer garments are the vests, jackets, and long coat. The obligatory part of the men's outfit are the belts, with beautiful decorations. The difference between the men's and women's belt is the length, width, and the ornamentation. The part that they have in common is the moccasin-like leather shoes that they wear, or panki. In bad weather, people wear a coat of baize. Also, people wear sheepskin fur coats, fur hats, and wool shirts. The basic element of the woman's traditional costume was the rich embroidered tunic-like shirt with lacework. Women's costume includes apron, belt, and different vests, jackets, and dresses. The traditional folk dress, especially the woman dress, is usually covered with embroidery, woven ornaments, bands, coins, etc. In many places, the women still keep the ancient tradition of painting their cheeks red, blackening their eyebrows and lashes, wearing false plaits in their hair, or dyeing their hair black.
Реализацию своей мечты я получил здесь, и поэтому для меня Казахстан это очень хорошая страна.
I managed to make my dream come true here, so Kazakhstan for me is a very good country. I hope everything will continue to be good here. I have a lot of friends, and I know a lot of people of different ethnicities. There are Kazakhs, Russians, Uyghurs, Kyrgyz, Lebanese. I have a lot of friends. I visit Serbia once a year, for a week or for a month. It's different every time.
В Сербию уезжаю один раз в год. Это иногда случается 20 дней бывает.
Usually I visit my family and friends. My mum, dad, grandma, grandpa, my brother and sister. I eat some Serbian food. And I enjoy the life I had before. I see everyone, and I enjoy a holiday.
Просто насладиться тот же жизнь, который я вел там, когда жил. Все, что я задумал, сделал, увидел.
Talk to people, but eventually I'm pulled back. I like it here. I like my life in Kazakhstan, and I want it to go on. I don't want to have a future when I pack up and leave this place.
Мне жизнь в Казахстане нравится, и я бы хотел, чтобы он еще и продолжался. То есть, чтобы не было такого в будущем, что соберу вещи и уйду отсюда.
People in Serbia like their guests very much, and they will never offend their guest. They like to sit down and eat well, and they like to sing and dance. This is all. Serbia.
Tamo daleko, daleko od mora, tamo je selo moje, tamo je Srbija. Tamo je selo moje, tamo je Srbija.
The Serbians like music, singing and dancing. All their customs are accompanied by songs, both the weddings and the funerals. With songs, the youth are dancing in kolo, the round dance. The adults and elderly listen to the songs about the old heroes of the Serbian history.
Kada si Dragane moj, otišao u krvav boj.
Let's go, friends. Hooray. A toast in Serbian.
Želim narodu ovoga sveta da kažem, živite lepo, družno, želim vam svu sreću ovoga sveta, ljubavi i pažnje. Želim svem miru.
I wish for the whole world good luck, good health, happiness, friendship and peace. Amazingly different and tasty day in the amazing atmosphere of Kazakhstani Serbians. They managed to surprise us with their culinary masterpieces and show the real Serbian. Hospitable, open, friendly and sweet people that are always ready to help. What is amazing and exciting is the fact that they managed to create a piece of real Serbia here in Kazakhstan. The Serbia that is so far away from here. We thank our Serbian friends. We'll see you again. Goodbye and all the best.